User is probably one of the most popular Roblox YouTubers out there, with over 1 million subs and almost 500 million views, but recently, due to the awful actions User's done in the past resurfacing, MyUsernamesThis has decided to quote-unquote leave the Roblox community entirely. So what disgusting and vile acts could User have done that would lead to his entire career being in jeopardy? Well, in today's video, I'm going to go over the few key mistakes User's made to tarnish his public image. I'd also like to point out, please don't harass anyone mentioned in this video. While yes, you are allowed to critique and give your opinion on MyUsernamesThis, going out of your way to harass him isn't the answer, and all it will result in is more and more drama. Something the Roblox community has dealt with a surprisingly large amount of times in only a span of 1 month into the new year. So before we dive into the more recent drama going on with User, I feel as if we should take a look back to the past year to look at some of the things that started the so-called downfall of MyUsernamesThis. It all started around October when User joined Dumbskid's game and started arguing with him, going as far as to threaten Dumbskid's channel, saying he had so much power.
This guy just doesn't break, I'm just waiting for his internet to just turn out.
The correct way to approach it is just to completely ignore him, not feed him constantly new content.
Yeah, you dug your own grave like really hard. You shot yourself in the foot so many times.
You responded, and that's his.
I honestly don't care, because his channel's getting deleted either way, so might as well have fun with it.
And when that didn't work, he went as far as to make fun of Dumbskid for working at Subway.
Come on, say something. Say something.
And work at your McDonald's cashier job.
Now obviously we all know what happened next. Dumbskid's channel got permanently deleted off of YouTube and his Roblox account was banned. What MyUsernamesThis had done was basically killed the man's second source of income. This caused a hate wave to come towards User. You had people bringing up the previous drama with him making fun of children and much more. People started realizing how childish User really was. At the time of all this drama blowing up, you had thousands of people talking about this, talking about how wrong Username was to get him banned. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. After being called out by thousands of people, Dumbskid did some deeper research and found out that MyUsernamesThis had not paid his previous thumbnail editors. Once this caught wind, you had people realizing how hypocritical it was to call someone out for working a minimum wage job, but yet User, someone with over 1 million subs, can't even manage to pay his own thumbnail editors. Little did we know that this was a personal problem that User had, where he would make people agree to awful conditions so that he wouldn't end up having to pay for the work after they got done doing whatever User needed at the time. This is a more recent drama that User has managed to get himself into. On December the 31st, Java Creates, a semi-popular Roblox animator, tweeted out talking about how User had scammed him from the money that he had rightfully deserved from his work on one of User's most popular videos, aka the Roblox animated song Better Together, which was an entire animated video made by a literal child. User asked Java to work on the Roblox animation for a song he was working on, just as he had done previously before. Except before, those animations came free of charge, except this time, after the video was uploaded, Java requested that User pay him his rightfully deserved 25%. User then ghosted him, and when confronted, User went on a rant about how Java volunteered to work and how he had no proof of User actually agreeing, which just wasn't the case. No matter how you feel about the quality of the animation, you should at least have the sense to know that making a what's barely old enough to be considered a teenager spend hours on animating your video and then not paying them anything is a really scummy thing to make them agree to. And then to try and tell them that they're in the wrong for agreeing to the terms just makes the situation 10 times worse. The community was disgusted in User's actions, but something that made the situation 10 times bigger is when LEMMiNO, one of, if not the biggest Roblox YouTubers, told Java that if User didn't pay him, he would. User quickly then paid Java the money that he had rightfully deserved. Due to LEMMiNO's involvement, the situation skyrocketed in popularity, causing the situation to blow up bigger than a lot of the previous dramas User had got himself into. But right after the situation was resolved, Beastlick, someone who was also scammed by User, came out saying that he was unfairly paid a small amount from User due to the fact that Beastlick agreed to upload it to the streaming services, which it turned out that User wanted a 25 split from Beastlick's money, which might I add is extremely scummy, seeing as User did not deserve a single dime from the streaming services. After Beastlick called out User, User did one of the most stupidest things he's done throughout this entire 3-month situation, which was instead of responding to Beastlick, User decided to ignore ignore everything going on and then privately say that he'd be taking a leave from the Roblox space. And seeing as the internet was already upset at him, and then to see User just actively ignore everything that's going on and then still use the Roblox website instead of sitting back and actually trying to make the situation right, just made everyone upset. I know this is off topic, but Roblox seriously has to do something with this type of stuff that goes off platform. From having genuine child predators and disgusting freaks that are allowed to still use their site, even stuff like this is just actual proof that Roblox has to start stepping in. I know that Roblox can't control off-platform behavior, but if they can take the time to sue someone for using their platform after being banned for toxicity, they could at least have the decency to ban child predators and scammers. MyUsernamesThis managed to prove to everyone that he's nothing more than a childish, idiotic YouTuber. Someone who abused their power and now had to deal with the consequences. Do I think his career should be completely over? Well, honestly, no. But seeing the way that he treated this easily solvable situation proved that no matter what I say, the damage has already been done and people's opinions have already been formed.
There it is. There it is, boys. We are at a frickin' 1 million. We actually did it. There we go. Holy crap. Now everyone's trying to like do it again. Oh man. But we are at 1 million. GG guys. We did it. We did it. Alright, hold up. We need a song.